our bar section. So we're gonna start with a nice wide second, come up to our upright, find a pretzel, have a little in-between push-up section, and then repeat it all. So let's get going. We're coming to the bar, your left hand is on the bar, take a big wide step. So you've opened up your legs past your hips, toes facing out to the side. You got 2 counts, down for 2, and up for 2. Down for 2, and up for 2. So we're just playing with tempos to start. That makes it very easy for you to talk through the position. Wide second is hard to get everyone into, especially if their hips are not super mobile. So as you're talking through it, you're gonna have them look in the mirror, check their spine. It should be straight up and down, from the top of their head to their tailbone, like they're sliding down a wall. We go out for 2 single counts. Here we go, 1 count, out and in. 1 down, 1 up. The feeling from your hips should be that it's wrapping back from their hips, so the knees are trying to wrap back. What you don't want is people over-rotating their toes. So it's just a nice little heave with your feet slightly out. Forward, 4, and 3. We got 2, last one, stay down. We're still playing the tempos, little pulses. Down, 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 down. If you want to add here some heels up and down, you absolutely can. 8 seconds, we're gonna change to our upright knee position. Transition in 4, in 3, right foot steps in, hand goes to the sky, heave, and down. Heels together, step. Heels up, heels down. Together, wide. Up and down. You're gonna exhale as they come up because you're pushing away from the floor. You need a little bit more help to do that with your body. For 4, when you come up, your spine stays upright in our upright V. On the next one, stay up at the top and hold. Stay. Now our knees are going to bend down and up. Knees down, knees up. So from the front, your heels are together, your toes are apart. Spine is super upright, and just the knees go out over the toes and up. Inner thighs squeezing together at the top. 4. You got 3. You got 2. Last one, we're going to put them together. So step wide second, V, down and up. Wide second, V, down and up. So you're going to put those 2 movements together. The pattern is always worn. So coming up next, we're going to put the 2 together. We go. Wide second, V, down, up. Wide second, V, down and up. And you're still talking through the positions, trying to get everyone to keep their shoulders back, their ribs in, their pelvis tucked. On the next one, hold your V. Little pulses down, down, down. Maybe the second hand comes off for an added challenge, holding your balance, making it a bit tougher for the abdominals and all the stabilizer muscles. Maybe their heels can come even higher. You got 8 seconds, back to our wide second. In 4, in 3, right foot steps out, find your wide second. Little pulses. All right, this time we're going to a pretzel. So we're going to kick our outside leg and reach our hand to the mirror. Go. Kick, down. Kick, down. Every time still landing in your wide second. So what you'll see is people are like, ooh, new position. And they go up and then they do this kind of mini wide second. You want to make sure they're still getting super low. You got 4 more. 4. When you kick, your hip rotates slightly forward. Standing leg stays bent. Last one, hold it up and stay. Now once you're up, you're going to put their forearm down so they're in a pretzel. Take their right hand to the bar. Bend the back knee or straighten it. Down, lift. Down, lift. So now we're in our pretzel position. You can choose to have a long leg or a bent leg, just like in the manual, whatever feels better for you. And you're screwed now to playing with tempos. We go 1 down and up for 4. Then you're going to talk about stabilizing in this part of their body, only moving from your hip. Last one, hold it up, little lifts at the top. Keeping it simple, ribs are lifted, shoulders down, neck's long, hold it there. Draw a circle. Now in your pretzel, you want to be able to see your toe, this one, if you look in the mirror. You should be able to see it. Rather than our L when we're forward, our pretzel we're nice far behind us, and your hip has a slight rotation to the floor. Anytime you circle, you're going to go the other way. Simple, simple. Reverse your circle, take it the other way. It goes up and around. While they're reversing their circles, you're checking their form, especially that the standing leg is still bent so that the weight stays in their glute medius on the standing leg. Up and around. Now that part's really hard, so everyone's going to try to straighten their leg. You're on leg control. You go around and make sure that it's nice and bent. On the next one, hold it up. up for 2 presses. It also changes the muscle group you're working. So when you're pressing back, you get a little bit more hamstring. When you're lifting up, you get more side glute and side thigh. You got 2 more like that. Last one. Cut it in half again. Single count. 1 lift, 1 press. Up, back, up, back. And by the time they're done that many, they're already going to be dying in this outer glute and in their standing hips. So it's a perfect combination. It's very simple. It's easy to teach. It takes a lot of time. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Take your leg out nice and long now. We go down, lift. Let's reach our right arm up if you can. At a tap of the leg. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Little lifts. Up, up. That's going to be the end of your pretzel, and it's going to be hard by now. So you're really going to talk them into it, get them to finish strong. 8 seconds. You're going to get your breather, get your break in 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Coming to the bar, take a quick glute stretch. Take your right leg on top. Rocking side to side in your figure 4. And then other side. Make sure you stretch out both glutes. The standing one is working really hard as well. And as always, we're going to do a little bit of a break for our push-ups. If you've done bicep push-ups on the floor, you will do triceps here. If you've done triceps on the floor, you will do biceps here. So just making sure we've done both. Heels are high, down for 2, up for 2. Down for 2. Now I'm going to play with tempos on this one. Down for 3. Down, down, up for 1. Lift. Down, 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 lift. Down, 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 lift. Last one in that tempo. We're going to keep the 3 and 1, but go quicker. You go down, 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 up. Down, 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 up. Exhale, you say push from the bar. Down, 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 up. 4. Checking shoulders are down. Checking elbows are in if it's triceps. On the last one, stay down and hold. We go up, 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 down. So just changing the way the muscles work. Tempo stays the same, but we're moving in the opposite direction. So we're lifting up, 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 down. Up, 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 down. It's definitely going to burn them out and easy to teach. Up, 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 down. Catching the music. We got 4 more. For 4, gonna stay low. For 3, right now you're checking hips, you're checking necks, heels. Last one, stay low, hold. Little pulses, down, down, down. So tiny little movements at the bottom. Again, checking elbows haven't snuck out and they're still nice and tight. Last thing, added challenge here. If you do little hops off the bar, go for it. 10, 9. We're gonna have our stretch. Breather coming out. So we're gonna amp them into it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, sit back with your heels and your hips. Take a deep breath. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Maybe walk your knees, walk your heels, allow your hips to move. Then both roll up. Now we would go into side 2. So I have my right hand on the bar, left hand up, big wide step, toes to the side, down for 2. Up for 2. We're going to repeat the exact same thing for our wide second, for our upright, and for our pretzel. Identical. So you're already going to be pretty far through your bar section. Then you have one more thing when you're done that. So we'll finish our whole side. We'll have our same stretch again. Both glutes get a little breather. And then we need our chair. So I'm going to grab the ball for the chair today. Feet are going to be about hip distance apart because the ball is between your thighs. Toes come forward underneath the bar. We're going to take an underhand grip today. Hips come down to about knee height. Breathe right there for now. We're going to go down for 2 and up for 2. Hips go to the floor and back up. Again, to the floor and back up. So when we have our underhand or inclined chair, your hands are under the bar, your chest is forward, and your hips are back. This chair is the easiest of the 3 because you have your biceps helping you from your underhand grip. So if you have a weaker class, it's a good choice to take. 2 more. Down for 2 and up for 2. And then on the next one, we're going to hold at knee height and just squeeze our ball. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now this hold and squeeze is great. Your quads are working from holding. Your inner thighs are working because they're squeezing. Biceps are working to hold you there with your arms. And you've just got a full body workout without really moving very much. Again, super simple to teach. So they're gonna keep their squeezes. And then we're gonna put those two together. So we lower down for 2 squeezes and up for 2 squeezes. Squeeze, down, squeeze, up, squeeze, down, down. So the whole time they're moving now, they're doing squeezes on the tempo, using their inner thighs, connecting their breath, inhaling as the hips go down. Now we're gonna take it quicker. 1 down, 1 up, 1 down. So you cut the squeezes there, but we're gonna add them back in if they can. Adding your squeeze. So squeeze it down, squeeze it up. Squeeze down, squeeze up. Down, up, down, up. You have 8. That's a lot of lifts. That's a ton of reps to get through. Hips down, squeeze, up, squeeze. They're gonna be dying. You have 5. You have 4. In 3, in 2, hold at knee height, stay pulse and squeeze. In. Now you can give them one more challenge here to finish off their chair. Maybe they want to lift their heels up. It's going to be harder into the calves, harder into the tops of the thighs. Or maybe they want to lift their toes up, which will be harder into the hamstrings and the glutes. Either way, you got 15 seconds. It is a hard 15 seconds. You're cheering them on. You're helping with their form. You're helping them finish this hard set. 8 till we're on the floor. Finish it strong. In 5, 4,